All right. Good day, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Please confirm you can hear me. I just need a thumbs up if you can hear me. Give me a thumbs up so we can move on. If you know you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. All right. Thank you, David. Okay, so we're going to start now. We're not going to take much of our time. As you all know, today is a new month. So happy new month, everybody. Welcome to the month of July. Happy new month. All right, so we're going to take just like a few minutes of your time today and do a lot of explanation across all programs that we offer here at Amdoranalytics. We offer 9 programs and we're going to talk about at least 6 of them, right? We're going to go very elaborate because now why we're doing this? We're doing this because we got a lot of messages from people asking, oh, I want to do this career, I want to do this, which of this career path that best fits me, or what do you think about this career path? Can you tell me the difference between data analytics and data science? Can you tell me this about this? Okay, so we are here to talk about them because now we're starting a new month and the program starts very soon. I mean, Amdoranalytics cohort starts very soon. In the next 24 days now, we will end the registration for our cohort and then we'll start our program. So before we dive into start talking about Amdoranalytics, the program we offer here, we want to welcome you again to Amdoranalytics and of course, happy new month. All right, so my name is Chinyere and I'll be your host for today's program. If you don't mind, tell me where you're joining me from and let me just welcome you. Tell me where you're joining us from. If you're joining us from Nigeria, just type Nigeria. Let's keep it engaging. Let's engage the section. You're joining us from Nigeria. Just type Nigeria in the comments. Okay, Egypt, that's Dada. Thank you very much, Dada, for joining us from Egypt. Guys, let's keep that coming in. Just tell us where you're joining us from, and let's welcome you in a special way. Okay, Abel from Canada. Thank you very much, Abel. Thank you for joining us. Okay. Alatiji from Nigeria. So I have a lot of my brothers joining us from Nigeria. All right. So okay, so let's keep that coming in. Happy new month, everybody. Okay, Stanley from Nigeria. Thank you very much for joining us, Stanley. Happy new month, everybody. Okay, my name is Chinyere, and of course I'm joining you from Nigeria. Okay, Henry from Ghana. Henry, thank you very much for joining us. Our dear brother from Ghana. All right, thank you. All right, so now for those that are joining us for the first time, today is your first time joining Amdoranalytics program, like live section like this. Today is your first time joining our section like this. We want to say a very big thank you for joining us and then welcome to Amdoranalytics. Now, let's talk about Amdoranalytics and what we do here at Amdoranalytics, right? I don't know how you heard about Amdoranalytics, probably through ads, Facebook ad, Instagram ad, or maybe through one of our influencers, you heard about Amdoranalytics and you don't even know what we do here at Amdoranalytics. Now, let's welcome you. I'll tell you what we do here at Amdoranalytics, okay? So let's talk about Amdoranalytics, what we do, and then we dive into this program. See, let me tell you about today's second. It's going to be very, very interactive, okay? So all those are questions. I want to do data analytics, but I'm not sure if data analytics is the best career path for me. I don't know if it's project management. I don't know what's the difference between project management and data science, maybe business analysis. I don't even know. So let's talk about all those things today, like now, right? So let's talk about Amdoranalytics. Now, welcome to Amdoranalytics, right? Amdoranalytics is an EdTech company. That's an educational technology company, right? So we are committed to empowering individuals to become global talents through our comprehensive and accessible training programs, right? So we offer a lot of programs, and what we do here is to make sure that we empower you with those training, those in-demand skills, all right? So our mission is very simple. Our mission is to bridge the skill gap by equipping learners with in-demand skills. Take note of this, in-demand skills. That's what we do here. We equip you, the learner, especially those that are confused on which career path to choose. We equip you with those in-demand skills, right? By ensuring that you learn them, not just learn them, but help you. So you learn something that will help you to land a tech job, right? Land a remote jobs, right? So with track record of success, we have trained over 8,000 participants. We have trained them, not just trained them, a lot of them have, of course, gotten jobs in the tech ecosystem, right? So we specialize in training individuals in the field of data analytics, data science, cyber security, business analysis, data engineering, HR analytics, AI engineering, AI automation, project management, and business analytics. So that's what we do here at Amdoranalytics. Yeah, that's what we do. We're a tech company. We specialize in training individuals to become global talent through these programs, right? So we have most in-demand skills, right? A lot of people will be asking, what are those in-demand skills? What are those career paths that I need to do? I feel like it's the right career path for me to be able to learn the tech grow or become globally relevant. Here are those in-demand skills that you can learn. Now you can learn. Now let me tell you something about acquiring a tech skill, right? According to the future of job reports by the World Economic Forum, you can just find out. So they mentioned that these are the most in-demand skills, even that will still be relevant by 2030. Okay, by 2030, these skills or this career path will still be relevant. And if you go there, you see that number one is AI engineering. So we hit cyber security, business analysis, data science, data analytics. At the end of everything, you see that most of those in-demand skills that they mentioned there are all what we do here at Amdoranalytics, right? So our tutors are industry experienced professionals who are experts in their career, who are experts in their field, right? So if you're joining us now, or if you joined us previously in any of our sections, you will notice that all our tutors that have been coming here to talk to you or lecture you in one career path or the other, they are experts in their field, right? These are people with close to a decade experience. Some are more than a decade experience, right? So we are across all social media platforms. You can check out the analytics on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, X, formerly known as Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, everywhere you can think of. We are across all platforms. Hi, Abayomi. Kindly mute yourself, Abayomi. Thank you. Okay, so you can check our website at www.
Yeah, hello, good evening, everyone. I want to apologize for what the current situation. It's a network issue, and the session will resume soon. Thank you very much. Right. If you need me to share.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. We're so sorry about the break. It's actually a network break. So sorry. She'll be back soon. So while we're waiting for her to come, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Depends on wherever you're joining us from. My name is Chika, and I'm a tech consultant at Amdoranalytics. So basically, I help. What do I do over here? I help professionals transition into tech. I've actually successfully helped over 2,000 people transition successfully into tech. So you all are welcome. So while we're waiting for the host to come, the topic for today is best career path for you. So how do you determine the best career path? How do you know if a career path is actually the very best for you? Okay, without minding the noise. Of course, there are a lot of noise in the tech ecosystem. Lately, we've had so much noise. There've been so much noise on AI. Everybody wants to do AI engineering, AI automation. I even got a message this morning early this morning from somebody, and the person asked, oh, Chika, hello Chika, please, what's the difference between AI engineering and AI automation? I've been hearing a lot about AI. So there's a lot of background noise in the tech industry. Before, it used to be data analytics, right? Everybody want to be a data analyst. Everybody is doing data analytics. From data analytics, it feels like the attention was diverted into cybersecurity. As of last year, it was cybersecurity. Everybody wants to become a cybersecurity. Now it is AI. Okay, so while it's actually good to equip yourself with in-demand skills, however, it's actually best you know what career path suits you. There are a lot of career paths in the tech ecosystem. Just like when you go to the university, there are different courses. There's from the science to the management courses to the business courses to law to medical. So that's how it is in the tech ecosystem. There are a lot of career paths. And why is it like that? So that you actually know the one that suits you better. Okay, so last week I spoke to somebody who is actually in the UK, and this person has been in the health sector for years. And this person said, oh, Chica, I'm tired of wearing the usual scrub. I'm tired of, waking up in the morning, being in the hospital, in the clinic for morning to evening. In fact, I miss a lot of family gatherings over the years. I've actually lived a very boring life. It's always walk, 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 walk. I barely have time for my family. But now I spoke to somebody, and the person told me, a colleague of mine, she said she's now transitioning into the data analytics healthcare. Okay, so there are different parts, regardless of whatever you do, regardless of whatever your profession is. Okay, so there are different parts. One thing I actually used to tell people: don't choose a career path because of the noise. Don't choose a career path because in the tech ecosystem there are so many noise. Trust me, if you're not grounded, if you're not so rooted on what you want, you will end up doing going into a career path that is not for you. I actually met somebody. This person have done 5 different courses, and still she has not found her ground. She has done cybersecurity. She told me she did digital marketing. She did UI UX. She has done product management, and now she's currently doing project management. And still she says, "Oh, I feel like all these things I've been doing, I've not really gotten my ground." Okay, I told her that is actually what we do here at Amdoranalytics. At Amdoranalytics, we don't just tell you to pay. We don't just collect your money. We actually help you to transition successfully. There is helping people to transition, and there is actually helping people to transition successfully. Okay, over here at Amdo Analytics, our duty, one of our key interests is helping you transition successfully. And how do we do that? We actually do that by knowing what career path suits you better. And one of the criteria in which we actually determine that is by knowing your interests. Know what works for you. Some people have actually had a discussion with somebody who is a data analyst, and she said, "Oh, I can't do anything if it's not data analytics. I can't do business analysis. It's too theory for my liking. I'm a very practical person, so I want something very practical. That's why data analytics, data engineer, data scientist will always be for me." And that person is actually in the right career path, and she's making so much money. Why? Because she actually understands her personality. She actually understands the kind of person she is. So this is actually the mistake some people make. They don't know who they are. I'm actually a problem solver. So business analysis is actually a career path for me. It's actually, I would say, is like one of the best career path for me, because I'm somebody, no matter how taxing, no matter how difficult, no matter how difficult a situation is, I would always look for a solution for it. I don't even care if people say, "Oh, we've actually done everything and there's no solution." I don't believe that there is no solution to any problem. And for somebody like me, business analysis is the best bet, because as a business analyst, what do? You identify and solve business problems. So regardless of whatever a company's problem is, regardless of whatever challenges they're going through, you know that if you actually do it with the right tools as a business analyst, with the right research, you can actually come up with something that can actually help the business grow. Okay, if you're somebody who like to develop, you're a creative person, you like to build models, you want to know, okay, why is everybody using ChatGPT? Look at ChatGPT, some AI tools. A lot of people are using ChatGPT, a lot of people are using AI tools without actually knowing those who are actually behind this. There are people who want to know, whenever they say application, they want to know how this application is built, they want to know what the version is, they want to, you see them looking at things that we on a normal regular person will not look at it. They want to know what model is it. They want to know how it's built. They want to know what tools, what makeup of this. If you're that kind of person, then AI engineering, data engineering is actually for you, because that career path is actually the professionals who build the models that we use. Okay, so if you're somebody who have this organizing, you're somebody who's so organized, you want to, okay, let me round up then. If you're somebody who is very organized, you like to organize people, you like to take up tasks, regardless of how challenging it is, then project management is actually the best career path for you. So thank you. I think the host is back.
Hi, Shika. Thank you for that. Apologies, everyone. My Wi-Fi went off. Okay, please confirm you can hear me very clear and loud. Please confirm you can hear me. All right, thank you. Yeah, thank you. Okay, thank you. All right, so for what I prepared for this section, I don't know if the time will permit me to do that. I don't know. They can't predict in the internet. Okay, so I'm gonna go back again. I'll take maybe I prepared to take about 6 to 7 career paths. We look at each of them. What are the job prospects like? The tools that they use. We take questions across all this program. However, I'm going to start with the 3 first career that I have here. We'll look at them and other things. So if there's any needs for us to proceed further, of course we do that, okay? Like I said, apologies for that. Okay, so let's look at data analytics. Please confirm you can see my screen. I'm actually using double screen and I can see. Please confirm you can see. Give me a thumbs up if you can see my screen. Okay, thank you very much. All right, so let's go on now. So we have data analytics. We have data analytics, okay? And we have the tools that data analysts, the tool they use, right? So let's talk about data analytics and who are data analysts, okay? Now, data analytics is the process, just like I have here, is the process of turning raw data into useful information to support better decision. The process of turning raw data, when we talk about data, we say that data is what? Data are facts and process informations. Okay, the process of turning those raw information into useful, let's say useful decisions that will help organizations to make informed decision, right? However, there are other definitions of data analytics, okay? Some other definitions will come like data analytics is the process of gathering, correcting, okay, cleaning, and presenting data, okay? It's still the same thing. However, just note that what data analytics is all about is the process of you collecting data. We'll talk about data, raw information, unprocessed information, the process of you collecting them to make informed business decision for an organization. Now, we see that a data analyst is someone, right, who examines the data, identify trends and patterns, and explain what those data means using simple reports and visuals so others can understand and act on it. Right now, I'm going to just use a very simple understanding, or very simple life scenario so that you'll be able to understand. So let me use I'm in Nigeria. I'm in Nigeria currently, right? So there's one of the richest man in Africa. He's from Nigeria, and his name is Dangote. Okay, I'm going to use Dangote company for example. So we have Dangote company. Dangote company is into sales of different products, right? So we have noodles, we have we have pasta, we have cement, we have a lot of things that Dangote company is selling, right? So every day we have a lot of products leaving the organization, distributing to different locations across Nigeria. Now, let me tell you something. There's someone taking note of all those products leaving the organization. Oh, today we have 20 packs of noodles. We have 20 trucks of cement that left the organization yesterday and all that. So it's someone taking note of all those things, right? So that person taking note of those things, I will call them data entry. But however, just note that that person is not a data analyst, right? Now, a data analyst is someone that will come into the organization and collect those data, clean them, put them in a good format, either using Google spreadsheet or any format, right? It could actually be DBMS, right? That's a database management system, pardon. And then use it and present to the organization after cleaning the data, after analyzing the data. And let me share something with you. Those data that Dangote company is collecting, they cannot make informed business decision with that data unless a professional who is a data analyst collect those data and then analyze it and then tell them that, okay, this is what is going on with your data, looking at what we call trend and patterns, right? This is what is going on with your data. This is what happened. This is what happened. And then they will be able to act on it. That's make informed business decisions. All right. So a data analyst uses tools like Excel, that's Microsoft Excel. We use tools like Power BI, right? We have SQL. SQL simply means structured query language, right? Now, if you want to go that advanced in your career as a data analyst, you can use tools like Python, or it's like any programming language, but then again, mostly Python, right? So then, of course, we are in the era of AI. You can then use other tools like AI tool, but then again, when we're talking about the AI tools that data analysts uses is what Gen AI, that's the generative AI tools. These are the tools that they use to support their analysis or support their work as a data analyst. Okay, please take note of this. These are the tools that data analysts use. They use Excel, they use Power BI. Now, it could either be Power BI or Tablet. Okay, it's going to either be Power BI or Tablet. So we have any visualization tools, and of course, you and I, because for those of us that have been in the tech ecosystem, you understand that Power BI is the industry leader when it comes to visualization. Okay, so we have Power BI, then we have SQL for managing their database. Then we have any of the Gen AI, and then Python. Now, one thing I want us to look at together, I want us to look at the job prospects, right? How, okay, a lot of people are just using some words like, okay, as a data analyst, I'm not sure that I'm going to still be relevant. I think someone asked me that same question a few days ago, if not yesterday, just a few days ago, that someone asked that question. All right, so I want to do this data analytics something, but I heard that data analysis is saturated. I'm not sure that there's a job for them. And I heard another thing that AI is going to take the job of data analyst. Please take note of this. I'm going to explain this to you as a baby. Please, AI will never, okay, take jobs of data analysts. AI is here to support you, to make you work smarter, help you to work smarter. Okay. Few weeks ago, I think about 2 weeks ago, thereabout, we had a section where we looked at how you can leverage AI as a data analyst. AI is not a threat. It's not a threat to anybody, right? Especially if you're starting your career and you are that where people are starting making some noise. Yeah, there's a lot of noise in the tech ecosystem. Oh, AI here, AI there, AI, don't study this. If you want to make sure that you are relevant, don't do this, don't do that. Now, if everybody is telling you that AI will collect their job of data analyst, I want to ask you, who will collect those data? Who will analyze them? Even if AI will analyze them, AI will never give what we call recommendations. Okay, that organization we act on. Do you understand? So please note that AI will never take job of data analyst, not at all, right? So all you need to know, learn how to use some of the AI tools to work smarter. Now let's look at the job prospect, like for in the space of data analyst. And is there a job for these guys? Are you sure? Are you sure? Because I've heard a lot of things about the AI stuff. Are you sure there is job for them? Okay, let's look at it together. We're going to be looking at international markets and, of course, local markets. However, let's focus more on international markets, okay? Because why am I saying this? Because I know a lot of us in Africa, we are so much interested in remote job, okay? And trust me, the space where you can see that remote job basically is international market, okay? So let's look at, I love to use this platform, okay, read.co.uk. There is a lot of them. There's a lot of platforms that you can use to search for a job. You can use it to apply for jobs. Okay, so let me just sign up. So when you come to this platform, all you need to do is log in. You can log in with your Gmail account. As you can see me now, I'm logging in with my Gmail account. So you just log in with your Gmail account. And pardon, it's time to load. Yeah, so log in with your Gmail account. You can actually create a profile, okay? Create your portfolio on this website. If you pay attention here, you can see my name here. Look at I have my resume here, so you can see my name here. You can actually add, like, you upload your resume here. You can set it in the sense that if there is any job, pay attention. It's amazing when people start mentioning that there is no job, there is no job. Now, it actually depends on, I don't want to use the word. Okay, it depends on how you are searching. Okay, it depends on where you are searching for. Okay, so that's why you need to learn from people who are in the space, who are experts in the industry. Okay, learn from people who are experts. It's not about watching random YouTube videos. You need a mentor who would guide you through and tell you that, okay, do this, do it this way, do it this way. You are going to land the job. It's amazing when people start mentioning, I've learned this thing, I've learned this one, I've learned from this tech. Get to a point where you need to sit down and know that what you need at this space now It's no longer a lot of videos up and down, learning up and down. You need a mentor, and that's why Amdoranalytics is the best career path, or pardon, best academy for you. Because here at Amdoranalytics, we not only teach you the technical skills, we teach you how you can leverage them and use them to land a job. Okay, so now let's look at this website now. You and I are looking at this website together. Trust me, my name is Chinyere, and this is not website built by myself. Okay, as you can see, this is an international website by UK company. Okay, so let's look at it together. We're going to search for data analyst. Okay, so I'm going to type data analyst. Of course, I'm a data analyst. I've been in this space close to a decade now. So data analyst. So where are you searching for data analyst? You can be London. Remember that this particular website is meant for, like, any job that you're searching for here, mainly will be for jobs in UK, okay, United Kingdom. Now, do you want to search for a data analyst job opening in the whole of the UK, or Manchester, or London, or England? So it depends on where you want to focus your attention to. No, for a start, I do advise you can, of course, why not? You can just try the whole of United Kingdom, right? So I'm going to type United Kingdom. So this is it here. Like I said, you can choose a location. Okay. Now, okay. I don't have my distance here. Okay, I think with my second account, I have my resume here. So you can upload your resume, talk about yourself. That's here. You create your profile there. And then when there is job opening, they are the one that will reach out. I can remember 2021, right? Yeah, 2022. I really used it here very well with my second account, and I remember that I was getting some job invites. Not you now. There will be how you set up your profile. People will start reaching out to you. I mean, recruiters here, they start reaching out to you. So I'm going to click on search. Let's search for a job. Okay. They hire everyone. It's because I'm in Africa. That's why I'm searching. You see my resume is here. That's data analytics trainee. I don't know why they're giving me training. It's based on my resume that I signed up here with before. Okay, so let's look for data analyst. Okay, so look at this job here. So you can see data analyst now, 40,000 per annum, 40,000 per annum. Okay, 40,000 per annum. And then a lot of people will be like, that's small. You can negotiate. Of course, there are some that they will tell you that it's negotiable. Let me see. You can see here. So salary negotiable. So you can negotiate with them. They will tell you how much they want to pay you. Then you can negotiate. This is for this platform, right? So let's go down. Another thing again, I want you to take note of, right? As a data analyst, you can work as a business analyst. Okay, you can work as a logistic analyst. You can work as a product analyst. All right, there's a lot of things that you can do as a data analyst. I think as much as data is involved, that's why it's always wise enough to learn from experts, learn from people that will guide you through. Okay, now let's look at this one here, junior data analyst. Now, for those of you that are starting your career, this will be a very good career job opening for you. You can just apply junior data analyst. That's 25 to 30,000 pounds per annum. You can start somewhere. Of course, it's a remote job. You can do two. Of course, you can do two. All right. So this is a senior data analyst, and you can see here competitive salary. Now, when they are telling you that it's competitive salary, they are telling you just come, tell us what you can do. They don't want to put it out here. Okay, tell us what it can do, and let's look at your resume. Let's look at your portfolio. That is where portfolio then comes in. Oh God, how do I explain this thing? You see, portfolio building is something that you should take note of as someone who is in the tech ecosystem. Please take note of portfolio, right? So let's go down. There's a lot of them. Yeah, as a data analyst, you can work as a HR analyst as well. Take note of this. This is coming from me to you. I'm being honest, right? As a data analyst, you can work as an HR analyst. Of course, all the difference there is that the data they use is different from the data we are using. But if you know how to leverage, navigate Power BI, SQL, Microsoft Excel, you can, of course, work there, right? So I used to tell my people, don't say no to anything. Yeah, don't say no to anything. Okay, so we have it here, 45 to 50,000 pounds per annum. So this is for this website. There is a lot and thousands of websites out there. So we're gonna have a section where we're going to be looking at the jobs, the websites, right, that are giving job sponsorship for those that are living in Africa. Like one of job sponsorship, whatever anywhere you're living, look at that as well. Okay, so this is for this website. We're not going to leverage, look at many websites because we have other programs that we want to talk about. Okay, so if you have your question, please drop your question in the comments. I'm going to take your questions and then I'll attend to your questions. Okay, so that's for data analysts. Now, remember, not just only that website, you can use LinkedIn. People use LinkedIn as well to land job openings, land job opportunities. I have gotten a lot of gig on LinkedIn. In fact, there was a point that I was getting gigs on LinkedIn, and at a point, I just try not to be taking them. Most of them, they are just small jobs, and yeah, we're not bragging or we're not proud. However, there's some jobs that will come. So you tell yourself, no, come on, I don't need this. All right, so now let's talk about data scientists and data science. All right, what is data science and who are data scientists? Please take note of this. Now you've looked at data analytics. Okay, we use the simple life scenario to explain what data analytics is, who a data analyst is. Okay, what they do, the tools that they use, and we looked at the job prospect, right? How much do you think that these guys can be paid, right? Now let's look at data science. Now we say that data science is the process of turning raw data into meaningful insight for better decision too. And you'll be like, okay, are data science and data analytics, are they the same thing? No, they're not. Now let me tell you something about data scientists. Data scientists, we call them the predictors. Okay, we call them the predictors. Now let me share something with you. We have four main, of course, it's more than that. Anyways, we have four main types of analytics. We have the descriptive and the diagnostic analysis, actually, where the data analytics fall into. Then we have the predictive. Okay, now the predictors, or we call them the predictive, right? Predictive is you trying to predict what is likely to happen in the future based on the current situation or based on the historical data. You try to predict what is likely to happen 2027 based on the past 2023 Nigeria election. You can predict that 2027 they might likely rig it. Okay, yeah, apologies to all the politicians in the house. We're just trying to explain this very better, right? So let me just use another example. So you understand data science, right? So like I said, data scientists, we call them the predictors. They try to predict. Now, let's use the same Dangote company, for example. Let's say for this year, Dangote company, after looking at, this is what we have, looking at trend and patterns, right? They made, let's say last year, because this is a new year now. Yeah. So last year, they made this, maybe 20,000 naira. I'm just using this, So they made 20,000 naira as their profit. After minusing tax and everything, they make 20,000 naira as their profit. Okay. Now they might likely want to predict what is likely to happen or what will be their outcome in the next 2 years, or in the next 1 year, or in the next 6 months. Okay. Now it's actually data scientists that will come into the data, into the organization, look at the data, and then predict that this is what is likely to happen. They use models to predict. Okay, most of the times they use Python, right? Some use R, but however, most of the most commonly used programming language is Python, right? And of course, some use Excel as well to predict. They build models, right? They build models. Now, for you to become a data scientist, you need to have little understanding of mathematics. Statistics. Okay. You will never run away from it. Now, if you don't like anything numbers at all, nothing concerns you with what data science. You might manage data analytics, but not data science. Data science is full of figures, numbers. And another thing again, I want to talk about data science. If you don't like coding, okay, you will never find yourself in data science. In data science, you will code. Do you understand? You will code. You will write Python code. Right? Some use R. However, like I said, the most commonly used programming language is what is Python. And that is what data scientists uses, right? In data science, you're going to use SQL, which is SQL Server. You're going to use Power BI. You're going to use Excel. You're going to use Python. Python is the main language model that they use in data science. Now, one thing, again, I would like us to do, let's look at we're still going to use this our website. Apologies that I'm a bit fast. It's well because of our time. Okay. So data scientist. So let's search. Like I said, this is not just the website that you can see the job opening. You can search, okay? You can search, and there's a lot of them. You can actually filter down. Now, what do I mean? If you pay attention there, you can see, you can look for, are you looking for full-time job? Are you looking for remote job? Are you looking for contract job? Are you looking for permanent job? You can see how many of them, there are data scientists that are permanent part-time, how many of them are full-time, how many of them are contract, and all that, all that, okay? So you can see here, we have data scientist job. This job was posted like 2 days ago, and this is average earning, right? So the average earning here is 54 to 80 to 58 per annum. I know you're asking yourself, so does it mean that data scientists that they earn more than data analysts? The answer is actually yes. Don't get right. The answer is yes. Yeah. Well, before you move into that, say, oh, because of the money, let me move. Okay, make sure that you you can code very well. Okay, let's look at this here. Of course, the organ of them all, but not the that I read here, but is what AI engineer. I don't have AI engineering because I actually plan to talk about them when I'm talking about data science. Okay, so the AI engineer are the people that then build the model. Okay, they build the model. When you hear about AI, anything, the Gen AI, the computer vision, the natural language processing. Now, let me just give you a little example of AI engineering. I know I'm a bit digressing, but please pay attention. Let me talk about AI engineering a bit. Now, in your phone, right? Your phone, some phone, they have face lock. Like if you want to unlock your phone, you will use your face to unlock it, okay? Some, you can use your thumb, right? Your thumbprint to unlock it. Some, their code, right? Now, I want to ask you something. Let me tell you something about that face lock. Now, if I lock my phone with face, right? I put my face, it will unlock. If another person puts his or her face, it will not unlock, unless maybe any of my blood. Of course, we are related, not just because we are related, but we resemble, right? If my mom, my sister, if they drop their face, of course, my mom might not work. But however, if my sister put their face there, it might unlock. Do you understand? So what is working? Like, do you understand the engine behind that thing? That is what computer vision. Okay, that is computer vision. I don't go far and start telling you about some of the AI tools, right? Now, another thing again I want to tell you about when it comes to AI. Now, who are the people building that thing? The people building that inside that, they are what? They are AI engineers. So another thing again I want to talk to you about. In our houses, you have Alexa. Okay, so you have Alexa that can listen to your voice and obey your commands. Okay, Alexa, turn on the television. Alexa, do this and that. That's natural language processing at work. Okay, so it's trying to process what you're saying using your voice to command something to happen. That is what AI. However, I don't go so advanced, deep and start telling you about those things. I want you to understand that there are people behind that particular action. Okay, they are AI engineers. They are the one building the model. Okay, the ML engineers, of course, they call them. You can move from ML, that's machine learning engineer, to AI engineer. I don't want to go far to start talking about those things, but just know that we have AI engineering program, and those AI engineers, they are people that they work, they build those tools, they build those machines, those models that you're seeing out there. They are the one that will sit down and build it. This ChatGPT that you are using today, the people that build it, they are what? They are AI engineers. Okay, they are the AI engineers. Okay, so their pay is not small money. very, very, very well. They pay them very well. In every space you are seeing AI engineers, they are being paid very well. And just note another thing again about them, the career is not for the kids. Okay, if you don't like numbers, just note that you cannot deal with them, that particular career part. Okay, you will learn, like, statistics is not the basic, like the one you will learn in either data science or data analytics. You will learn advanced statistics in AI engineering. Okay, so you can see here some of their salary. So you can see lead AI engineer. So this person is 120 to 150,000 per annum. So that's about almost, money is big. Okay, so we have AI now. Anything about that? We have some data analysts, pardon, some data scientists that can work in AI engineering. Take note of this, can work as an AI engineer. We have some data scientists that can work as an AI engineer, especially if you have learned and you've gone so advanced in your career, you can work as an AI engineer. Of course, we do deep learning, and some of the deep learning, we still do learn deep learning in data scientists. I know some of the things I'm mentioning are so technical, but however, I'm trying to explain to you. So if you know that you don't like numbers, please don't go for AI engineering program, okay? You will not be able to advance. But now, another question I know that some of you will be asking, okay, Shinyori, is this program, okay, I want to become an AI engineer because of the money there. I know some of you is because of the money that want to do AI engineering program. Is it for the, like, can I learn it from the basic, right? Are you going to teach me from the basic? The answer is yes. I mean, 100% yes. Every career that you're seeing out there that are so advanced that people are making a lot of money, just note that you can still start somewhere. Okay, you can still start one thing about Amdoranalytics program is that all our programs are beginners friendly. All our programs are beginners friendly. So you don't need one tech background before starting any of the program. No, I'm a data scientist and a data analyst. And of course, I study the economics. Okay, so if you study economics or you study any other course that are not science related programs, courses, and you want to dive into the tech ecosystem, trust me, it takes 12. You can do it. Okay, yeah, this is me trying to convince you that most of all these things that you're seeing out there, they are not difficult. It's just patience. If you can be patient enough to learn, and don't compare your 2 months, 5 months training program with someone who has been in the tech ecosystem for 10 years. Okay, don't compare yourself with that person's growth. Then you will grow far. You will go far. Pardon, right? So we've seen the other platforms we can use to check how much these guys are earning. All right. So let's look at. So after this, I'm going to take questions. I prepared a lot of things, both AI engineering, business analysis, and all that. Well, I think I'm going to just take questions because of time. Okay. Apologies for the earlier disconnection. So let's talk about the project management. So when I'll be talking about the project management, I have the business analysis here. So I'm going to include the business analysis and the project management together, right? So a project manager, pardon, let's start with the definition of project management. A project management is about planning and organizing work to achieve a goal within a set of time and budget. Okay, within a set of time and budget. Now, I'm going to just use a new live scenario to explain this, okay? We have, we call them event planners, okay? Now, one thing a lot of people do not know is that in one way or the other, you're a project manager. But just that you don't know that you're a project manager. Now, I'm here to tell you that you are a project manager, especially if you're a stay-at-home mom, okay? So you wake up every morning, you prepare your children, you set up prepare their food. You already know that by 5 a.m. you need to wake up. So you wake up every 5 a.m., prepare their meals, bathe them, prepare them for school, and then maybe by 2 or 3 p.m. they will get back home. But before they're back, their food is already ready. And the assignments, you know that from this time to this time, hey guys, go and work on your assignments. And after this time, you need to take your bath, you need to sleep early. And all those things that you're doing, you are actually a project manager. Okay. For you to sit down and write down timetable for food, for you to sit down and write down timetable for the help them with the assignment and all those things, you are helping them to achieve a result at a specific time. You're waking up every 5 a.m. to do something. You are a project manager. The only thing is that you are not yet like, okay, let's use that word. You're not monetizing it. So I want to teach you how you can monetize it. Okay. Now let's bring it another way to project managers. Pardon, yeah, I call them the event planners. Okay. Now you want to do something. Let's say you want to do. Let's use the word wedding now, right? So you need somebody that will come on board, hold your money, and manage that setting. Let's say you have budget for maybe 5,000 naira, okay, for this particular event. Now you need somebody that will sit down with you and tell you how you can use that 5,000 naira to achieve this result. Who are you going to call? You will call the event planner. So the event planner will come, okay, guys, we are going to use 50,000. We are going to use 15 naira for cake. We are going to use 100 naira for water, for food, for all those. At the end of the day, that person probably be able to help you to manage your resources for that particular event. Okay, that person, we call them what? The event planner. All right. So project manager are those people that can come. Let's assume that you want to achieve a particular project. They will come help you to look at your budget and then tell them that at this particular time to this particular time, I want this project to be done. They can then help you to help you to carry out the project. Okay, they will help you to carry out the project. But now we are doing it in tech, not in the traditional way. That's why they call them project managers. Okay, in the traditional way, it is maybe event planners or thereabout or the other name. However, just note that this is what project managers does. Okay, we help you to analyze, look at your money, look at whatever you want to do. Now, the project manager, they don't work with individuals. Of course, they work with private sectors, but not like as an individual, like as I am now. Event planner can meet you and tell you that this is what I want to do as an individual. I want to have my wedding. This is my budget. But a project manager, they work on projects. Okay, projects like companies' projects. Like let's assume that a company wants to establish this branch, and let's say Dangote company now they want to establish a branch in maybe in Ogun State or something, where another location. So who will come in here to carry out their project, that project, starting from the beginning, from whoever they're employing, and all those, and they are what? Project manager. They will look at your budget for that particular project, okay? And then they use tools like Trello, Jira, Asana, Power BI. Now, take note of something. Asana is one of the most in demand. Of course, Jira is there, right? But then Asana, you know why I'm smiling, right? There are some of the things that you will learn even when you move. Maybe you want to work in another sector, you need to learn how to use those tools. I am a data scientist and a data analyst. I've used this Asana somewhere, right? Where I worked. Remember, I worked there as a data analyst. However, they were using this Asana. So it helps them to carry out the project, whatever you are doing every day, your daily tasks and all that. So they use it. So as a project manager, even as an individual, please take note of this. Take note of this. As an individual, there are some tools that you need to learn how to use. Okay? Whether you are a data analyst or not, there are some tools that you need to learn how to use, especially some CRM tools. Okay, this is me just giving you expo. Right. Now, a project manager is a person who coordinates people and resources to ensure the project is completed successfully. Now, if you are moving into this career path, you don't need anything like coding. You don't need numbers. Okay. If you don't like numbers, please move to project management program. Move to business analysis program. If you don't like numbers, go to business analysis, go to project, especially project management. There is nothing that we, because of course, remember that you're going to be dealing with figures, okay? You're going to be dealing with figures. Now, let me tell you something about project managers. Project managers, they don't work alone. They don't work alone. Like a data analyst can somehow work alone, right? Look at data, analyze the data, clean the data. But in most cases, especially in the most advanced sectors, data analysts and data scientists, they work with data engineers. I don't want to go far because of our time, because I want to talk about data engineers, but I might not be able to talk about them now. Okay, so but just note that I'm saying that in most cases, like not in most cases, in advanced sectors, okay, large sectors, data engineers, data analysts and data scientists, right? They might somehow work with data engineers, because data engineers, they are the ones that can set and prepare those data pipeline for them to be able to work on. I don't know goes that far, right? So what am I trying to bring out here? Project manager and product managers, right, somehow work together. Okay, I don't want to digress too much. So let's look at how much that these guys are earning. Let me tell you something. Expo, I just want to share this with you. Don't share with any other person. Project manager project manager is one of the most in-demand skills now. Like, it's all you that people are making it. A lot of you are saying that data, data analytics is saturated. They are moving to project management now. So it's one of the most in-demand skills. So let's talk about project manager. Do you know why project manager? Now, pay attention. So you see, project manager and business analyst, right, somehow work together. Take note of something. Project manager and business analyst somehow work together because they use the same tools. Let me tell you something about business analysts that you need to understand about business analysts now. I know I didn't mention that because I'm trying to work with time. All right. Now, business analysts, right, they are the people that we call them problem solvers. We call them problem solvers. Now, a business analyst will come into your company, and after all those analyzing, that a data analyst might have done, okay, looking at the predictive, this is what happened, looking at trend and pattern. This is what happened in the organization. This is how much the organization generated. This is their profit and da. A business analyst will come in and ask questions like, why? Okay, why do we have this? What can we do better? How do we make more profits better? We call them we call them problem solvers. Problem solvers, okay? Business analysts and project managers somehow work together because most of the tools that they use, they're the same tools. That's why most times people try to mistake business analysts and project management. But let's not go far because of our time. So let's look at project manager role. Okay. They pay them very well, very, very well. I mean it very, very well. If you are living abroad, you will tell, and maybe you have somehow searched for a job around this space. So you can attest to what I'm saying. Okay. So we have project manager, and you can see here 40 to 50,000 pounds. Let's see, 40 to 50, 45, 40 to 50, negotiable salary. This one is too small. Of course, if you look at the money, and this one is 15 to 25,000 pounds per hour. Okay, there's this one they are paying per hour. Let's say 15 pounds per hour. Okay, it's around most of the things I'm seeing here is 40 to 50, 40 to 50. Okay, so this one is 60. This one was posted yesterday, 64,000 pounds per annum. Okay. All right, so there is a lot of platforms that you can use to search for most of this job and how much they are earning. Right, so I'm going to take questions now. Okay, I'm going to take questions. In a nutshell, if you feel like you want to start your career, you don't like coding, you don't want anything numbers, please go for project management or or business analysis. Okay, if you like numbers, data analytics is there for you. Data analytics, data science. Data analytics, data science. Okay, and we have AI engineering. Now, AI engineering is quite advanced, of course. Just note that is a career that you need to build yourself with patience to grow in the space. Okay, so let's take questions now. And then again, while we're taking questions, all right, while we're taking questions, I know you've heard a lot about what I've just mentioned now, these different career paths and all that. And then you want to start your career, you want to start your journey next month. because I don't know what you're still waiting for. You want to start your journey this month. We have a 90% discount program currently ongoing. And take note of this. This discount is going to end anytime soon. This discount has been on for some months now. Okay? It has been on for some months now. Okay? So all you need to do is to fill a form that my colleagues are going to drop here. Fill that form and we are going to reach out to you. Okay? If you cannot fill the form, but we advise you to fill the form, we'll have one-on-one session with you. We are going to call you and talk to you. You want to speak to Shinya, you want to speak to any of my colleagues, fill the form, and we are going to give you a call latest tomorrow and talk to you. Okay, you want to choose a career path this month. So I'm going to talk about so I have other programs. Because of time, I will not be able to finish that, right? So let me talk about why I'm talking about the express. Kindly drop your questions. I will give you time to unmute and speak. Okay, I'll still give you time to speak and unmute. Please talk about the automation scholarship payments. Okay, the payments. Yeah, so the payment is 100,000. That's at the rate of $73. Okay, so if you're on our WhatsApp group, please kindly go and drop on our WhatsApp group. I want to make payments, and my colleagues are going to reach out to you now. I mean, in the next 1 minute, they're going to reach out to you and they will share their account details with you. All you need to do is to make payments and we will onboard you. There is no time again. We onboard you. There is nowhere you're going to see any of this program at this rate. Okay, this is not a program where you will join and they're going to give you video and say, go and be watching 20 hours video, 100 hours video. No, it is live training, like the way I'm teaching you now. That's where you're going to be receiving our lecture here at Amdoranalytics. Our classes are weekends, okay? Our classes are weekends, Saturdays and Sundays. Every Saturday and Sunday, you're going to be seeing live classes from your facilitator. There's going to be assignments every weekend, and there's going to be every week weekly mentorship, okay? Weekly mentorship section every Thursday. Weekly mentorship section every Thursday. You want to make payments now? Go to the WhatsApp group or you fill the form that is ongoing. No physical class. Yeah, we don't have any physical class. No physical class. See, we have advanced. We are now in the digital world. Like the way I'm talking to you now, you can hear me very clear. I'm fast because of time. In our live classes, it's 2 hours, 30 minutes. So in 2 hours, 30 minutes, everybody must learn. Okay? The world is now digital. We are now in the digital world that everything will happen online. Okay, we're talking about remote job. If we can learn anything on, if we are eager to do remote work, right? We want people to employ us from abroad. Then again, we should be able to learn remotely. Okay, we should be able to, learn virtually. That's all. Should be able to learn virtually. Okay, yeah. So can you do 2 courses simultaneously? You can, but then again, we do not advise that here at Amdoranalytics. I know you want to make sure that you cover. In fact, someone sent me a message this morning. The person said, I want to do 5 courses at the same time because of your scholarship program. Okay, so we don't advise that. However, if you feel like you want to do, but just know that the 2 courses are running the same time. Okay, but then again, all our programs are recorded. All our programs, like as I'm talking now, this program is being recorded. After the section, I'm going to share this recording with you. That's the same thing with our live classes. Okay, all our live classes are being recorded. After each section, you are going to see you're going to see the video. We send it to your email. Even if you miss our classes, you will watch the videos. Okay, even if you miss our classes, you watch the video. Please fill the form. My colleagues are dropping a form. Fill the form. You want to talk to me one-on-one. You want to talk to any of my colleagues. You want to talk to us one-on-one. Fill the form. And you want to make payments. All you need to do, either you fill the form or you go to the WhatsApp group. Just drop your question. The WhatsApp group, all the WhatsApp platform, they are open. You can ask questions there every time, every minute. We are there to attend to your questions, okay? Drop there, I want to make payments, send account details. Just go there, drop, I want to make payments, send account details. Just note that here at Amdoranalytics, we have one account that we are using. It must have Amdoranalytics, and it's a UBA account. Amdoranalytics name must appear, Amdoranalytics Limited, okay? So just make payment to that account, and we are going to onboard you, okay? So my colleagues that will reach out to you, so any of my any of these persons, if they reach out to you, just know they are coming from Amdoranalytics. So we have Adetola, we have Chika, we have Oyebimpe, we have Chinyere, and we have Victor. So if any of these people reach out to you, just know that they are coming from Amdoranalytics, okay? Just fill the form, and we're going to attend to you. Now, let's talk about other programs that we offer here at Amdoranalytics. We have cybersecurity. I didn't talk about cybersecurity because of time, right? We have HR analytics, we have AI engineering, data science, project management, business analysis, and AI automation program. Let me say it again. Our 90% discount is available ending this month. Hello? It's ending this month. We have tried, right? We have tried here at Amdoranalytics. We started this 90% discount program since the month of March. Okay? Since the month of March, and that program is ending this month. It simply means that we'll go back to our original price for any of our programs. If you've been following us since we started Amdoranalytics, we are over 3 years now, or less, we are 3 years now. Hello, say congratulations to us. Clap for us. Give us a thumbs up. Do you know what it means that a brand has been existing, existing for 3 years? So it's not easy, right? It's not easy. Some people, if we are not doing well, will not be here. Trust me, if we are not getting a very good review from people, you can never go anywhere out there and you see any video or any text of people talking bad about Amdoranalytics. We are known for value. It's value or nothing. If it's not value, you will not see us there. If it is not value, take note of this. If it is not value, you will never see us there. It's a covenant anyways, right? So this is the program we offer. If you've been following us, especially if you join any of our program, last year, December, January this year, you will know that none of this program is below. None of this program is below 700,000 naira. Okay. So what we have is 800, 900, 1 million naira, 1.1. That's the training fee. But then, because of a lot of people are reaching out to us, please, can you please continue this? Can you continue this? And that's why we are still where we are now. I'm telling you that it's going to end this month. It's going to end this month. If you have any of your brother, any of your sister asking you for urgent 2K, instead of giving them that urgent 2K, buy a course for them. Buy Amdoranalytics course for them. This course is live training. You're getting value 100%, 101%. Okay. I know a lot of you will be doubting, how can somebody sell this program for this amount? Is it real? Is it real? I'm gonna drop something after this call. I'm gonna drop it on the group chat. Please just look up it. Wait in the next 5 minutes or 10 minutes. You're gonna see that on the group chat, where my students are telling me how much they wanted to pay, and even those that paid, how much they paid for a program, a tech program, and those that said, oh, they wanted to pay for this amount before they saw Amdoranalytics program, right? Saw our adverts. So if you're paying for cybersecurity or AI engineering, for that 90% discount is what? 150,000 naira. That's about 111. Pardon. Yeah, $111. Okay, I think it's even less now. So now, if you are paying for HR analytics, data engineering, data science, where are you going to do data science, data engineering program for 100,000 naira alone? Project management. Is this same project management program that I said that one of my students called me, this is not, it's not fabricated story. I'm telling you real story, okay? He said that he paid 4,000 pounds. 4,000 pounds is 8 million naira as I'm speaking to you now. 4,000 pounds is 8 million naira. He paid 4,000 pounds for this program, for 2 weeks program, project management. 2 weeks program. He said he paid it in UK. This is someone that is very close. I mean, very, very close to him. Okay. So now we're selling it for the rate of 100,000 naira. And trust me, it's going to end next month. Why am I saying this? Because next month, when you reach out to us, please note that you are not going to see this, any of our training fee, this price. We will go back to our original training price. Our discount ends this month. Hallelujah. Say amen. All right. So we've tried. It's not easy to run a brand. It's not easy to sponsor, pay for this. At the end of the day, you are selling program 100,000 naira. Nobody does that in this 2026. Not even in 2020. Talk more of 2022, 2023. Nobody does that. A lot of things are quite expensive now. So we're just doing that because we want to get a lot of people in the tech ecosystem. However, it's somehow affecting us. So we're ending it this month. Okay. Our 90% program, discount program, ends this month. So if you have any of the persons, your brother, your sister that want to help them next month. Oh. The program starts on 25th of July. So 25th of July, I think my colleague has said a lot about why you should register with Amdoranalytics. We don't do adverts, and here we don't lie. Yes, we don't lie, we tell you the truth. Okay. If there is anything that we mention here that we're going to teach you or we're going to do for you and we do not do it, please drag us. Yes. We don't tell you what you can never do. Never. It's not possible. Not possible. Okay. So 100,000 naira, 150,000 naira. All you need to do is to send a message to any of my colleagues or drop any of the admin or just go to the WhatsApp group. Drop, I want to make payments now. I want to pay for project management. I want to pay for AI automation. They are going to collect your details, share the account details with you, and then you make payments. Okay? So now let's unmute and take questions. If you know that you want to ask question, use the raise hand icon. We have less than 5 minutes to end this session, okay? So if you know you have a question, please use the raise hand icon. I'm going to call you. Okay, so I can see you didn't talk about cybersecurity. Yeah, I did talk about not just only cybersecurity because of time. We're going to have the section next time. We did talk about cybersecurity because of time. All right, Victoria, I can see you, Victoria. Please kindly unmute and speak.
Good evening, everyone. Hello.
Yeah, please go ahead. Yes, ma'am, I can hear you. Go ahead.
All right. I study public health, so I want to know maybe I should go for AI engineering or AI automation, because at the moment in the UK is cybersecurity and AI that is booming. So I don't know which one to go for.
Okay, so AI automation is like no code program. Okay.
Yeah.
It's no code program. So you don't need to code. The question is, do you like coding? Can you code? Can you write Python code, read Python lines? Right?
Yeah,
if you don't like, if you can't do through that, if you can't go through that stress, just go to AI automation.
Okay.
Okay, yes, just go to AI automation. AI automation will still give you, AI automation is highly in demand. Do you know what it means? It's highly in demand now. I mean, highly in demand, right? A lot of people, it's not everybody that want to be repeating tasks every day. People are looking for someone that can help them to automate their tasks. Okay? Instead of doing it every time, why not somebody write it for you and then automate? And do you know what? Like I said, I answered someone that everything is going digital now. Imagine somebody that's posting every day online. Now, every day, and the person want to be posting across all social media handles every day. There's a way you can do it in the sense that that is an AI automation, you can automate their tasks. You can even automate it for 6 months. AI will be writing it for them every day. It will be dropping on their social media. Now, it's a lot. As attending to their emails, AI can do that. Okay. Or let's use Amdoranalytics for example. I know somebody mentioned that you didn't talk about AI automation. Somehow I'm talking about it now. So let's use Amdoranalytics for example. So we have a lot of people making inquiries about our program. We can write and we can, we can build an AI automation model that can be attending to those inquiries. Okay, be attending to those questions. So, especially now, imagine if I'm sleeping, and we have most of our students to be from Canada and US. So I'm sleeping and somebody wants to make inquiries. You know the time zone, the time difference there, 6 hours, 7 hours, some 8 hours, right? So, and maybe they need answer immediately, but remember that I'm in Nigeria and I have to attend to them. So I can build a model that can be attended to them with their questions, with their AI, pardon. So you see that AI automation is high in demand. Now, it is not that doesn't mean that AI engineering is not in demand as well. However, if you cannot code, if you know that you have, because I won't lie, if you have gotten to that 50 years of age, you know, the more we age, the more our brain might not take a lot of stress. Okay. Yeah. So if you know that you cannot take that stress, then go for AI automation program.
Can I still work with healthcare sector if I go for AI automation?
Well, of course you can. Of course, there's no way you cannot automate anything. There's no way, not at all.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So program starts on 25th and registration ends very soon. Right? Like I said earlier, our 90% discount is ending this month. We started since March. Hallelujah. Okay, what's the duration of the program? So all our programs are 3 months. Okay, 12 weeks for live classes and 1 month for projects. That's a total of 12 weeks. Pardon, 8 weeks. 8 weeks for live classes. The 8 weeks is for Saturday and Sunday, Saturday and Sunday, Saturday and Sunday for 8 weeks. Then for 4 weeks, dedicated for building project. That's a total of 12 weeks. Total of 12 weeks. Yeah, please go ahead. I can see any order.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes. My question is similar to what that lady just asked now. As a trainer, between cybersecurity and AI automation, if you are asked to recommend, which of the two will you advise?
Okay, so the both career paths are in demand, right? What you will be asking, right? There's a first of asking you yourself question. If I do, can I be able to do AI automation? If the answer is yes, that's another question. Will I be able to do data engineering, part of cybersecurity? Now, I want you to know something about cybersecurity. Okay, cybersecurity is broad. This is from the place of heart, place of love that I'm sharing with you. Cybersecurity is broad. Okay, if you can be patient enough to learn cybersecurity, then you are good to go. But if you need something that might not really take your time and so technical, then you can. That doesn't mean that AI automation is not technical. It is. But however, you can use it to compare cybersecurity. Now, in cybersecurity, we have GRC, we have networking, we have SOC. Okay, we have pen testers, which are called the ethnic hackers. Okay, now this is just like somebody. Let me just use. I'm in Nigeria, and of course, I schooled in Nigeria, so I want to use Nigeria school system to explain cybersecurity. In Nigeria, so when I did my secondary school, I don't know about now, but I think when you move to SS1, we have what we call SS1. So when you move to SS1, you are going to learn science, social science, art, and everything. So when you move to SS2, you will then choose. That's when I studied mine. I don't know about now. Right? So you then choose either you want to become a science student or you want to become a social science student, right? Then you can choose a career path to start moving from there. Now that's what cybersecurity is all about. It's just like cybersecurity. In cybersecurity, first of all, you test all the fundamentals. You test this GRC, look at the SOC, look at the ethnic hacking, right? That's according to pen testers. We look at the networking and all other ones, right? At the end of the day, you might be somebody who like GRC, because in GRC, you don't write any code. GRC, they are the people that make law about any cyber. Okay, like people creating the law. So you might choose that and then grow your career path in that space. So if you ask me, cybersecurity is a very good career path. AI automation too is good career path. However, you can't use the two. The two are not the same thing. They are not. They are all. If you ask me, if you can be patient enough, I will say go for cybersecurity. If you can be patient enough to grow your career, not that you need, because one thing about students, when they start their journey, I start telling them that, oh, when you learn this thing, some people will tell you learn it in 2 months, you learn that job there. Okay, it's not for, you can do it in AI automation, but you can't do it in cybersecurity. Do you know what it means for somebody to hand over their cyberspace, their internet space for you to be handling? There is a level of trust, and you have to show that yes, you are here to build. You have to show a lot of things that you have done and all that. Do you understand? So it's not that it's hard to learn job, but it's not something you can learn in 2 months of your learning. No. This is coming from the place of sincerity. Thank you. Any other question? So if there's no question, we are going to call it a night. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for your time. So please, what I will advise you to do now, like I said, fill the form. Please fill the form. Fill the form. And when you fill the form, please send us a message. We're going to send you a message when you fill the form. But if you cannot fill the form, like you just want to make payments this night, all you need to do is to go to WhatsApp group. Just drop a message. Okay, nicely done. Thank you very much. Thanks for your time. So all you need to do is go to the WhatsApp group, drop a message. I want to make payments. How do I make payments? Or just drop, how do I make payments? My colleagues are going to reach out to you and then send the details. Okay, how do I make payment? Drop it on the WhatsApp group. They are going to reach out to you and send you the account details. Like I said, the 90 days, the 90% discount is ending this month. So if you know anybody that know anybody, please tell them to buy Amdoranalytics program. The 90% discount is ending this month. Thank you very much for your time. See you in the class. I want to see you in the class. Okay? So I want to see you in the class. Thank you and have a very wonderful night rest. Yeah, bye everybody. Enjoy yourself. Want to see you in the class? Want to see me? Please fill the form and register. Don't forget to register for your friends.